Hello and welcome to the Gunpon tutorial on adding an address. There are two types of address categories on Gunpon. There are personal use addresses and there are deal addresses or promotional addresses. In the personal use addresses, you can have as many as you want, and in the promotional addresses, you can have as many as you want. But the two are different in that the personal addresses are ones you might use for shipping or billing purposes, but the promotional addresses are ones that you would use for finding out about deals within a certain proximity of that address. So I'll show you what I mean. If you haven't already logged in, go ahead and do so. And then come over to My Account. You'll see your basic information. And then in this dummy account, you'll see I have no addresses. So let's go ahead and add a personal address. In this case, I'm going to let the system do the autofill. In this case, I'm using a P.O. box. Now, the post office will not deliver to my physical address in Alaska. However, they will deliver to a P.O. box. FedEx, UPS, they deliver to my physical address just fine, but the government can't seem to figure it out. Change this to Alaska. And again, because this is a billing address and a shipping address, I am not going to fill out this information here. I'm going to leave it alone. And I'm going to put in a phone number. And we'll save it. I now have this address available to me, and it will be available in my checkout, when I go to checkout and do address verification for my card and things of that nature. Now I want to know about deals in my area. So I'm going to hit Add New, and I'm going to again let the system do the autofill, and then just change what needs to be changed. In this case, I need to put in my physical address. Okay, now I do care to know about deals within a certain area of my certain radius of my physical address. So I'm going to put, because I want to know about deals in acreage as well, I'm going to put 120 miles. Okay, and then I'm going to mark the offer proximity. That's very important. That lets the system know that this address should be used when determining whether or not to send a promotion. And then I'm going to put in the phone number. And I'll save this address. So now I have two addresses in the system. I have my P.O. box for billing and shipping purposes, and I have my physical address to be notified of promotions in my area. Now there's a third thing we could do. What if my father, who lives in Colorado, what if I want to get him something for his birthday? I wanted to monitor promotions in his area for anniversaries or something of that neighbor. He's a retired colonel in the Marine Corps. He might be interested in some of these things. So I'm going to add his address into the system. Again, I'm going to let the system do the autofill. And then, of course, I'm going to have to change a few things. What's a town in Colorado? Let's just do... He's down in the Springs, but we'll go with that for now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Okay, then I think that's 80228 for that area. Now, for my dad, I don't want to have 120 miles. I just want to have 60-mile radius for him. And of course, this is a proximity address. Now notice, while it's my dad's physical address, it is my email that is going to get notified of the deal. So I will know of a deal in his area, and I can tell him about it, or I can get it for him as a gift. I'll put in my phone number here and save it. And now I have my three addresses. You can add as many addresses as you want. Keep on going. One other thing to note, we come back in here to one of my proximity addresses, and you'll notice that the latitude and longitude have been automatically calculated for you. You don't have to do that. All you have to worry about is how far you want to be notified. And that's the conclusion. That is how to set up addresses to be notified of deals, how to monitor deals for other people in other parts of the country, and how to set up your addresses for billing and or shipping purposes if they vary from your physical address. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much.